chasing home court advantage.
I mean, there's great work along the way.
All season, they're tough to beat.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the... They set the pick. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Second bucket of the night.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Stevenson kick.
Rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Outside Anthony. Love off a pick from Anthony. Stolen by Stevenson. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by...
To keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots a 3. No good. And the Thunder going the other way now. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, I had a chance to talk with head coach Billy Donovan. The pregame speech wasn't much, as he told me his team is pumped enough to get the NBA Finals underway as it is. He said the only thing he told them was that this is what they've fought for all year, and if they want it, go out and take it. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now here's Anthony. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. Love. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Westbrook against Irving. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant, making 40% so far to start out the game. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Westbrook. Durant's got his second bucket.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And here's Anthony for 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Irving against Westbrook. And that one's good.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Jordan. Puts it up from 12. And the shot falls short this time. Outside Anthony. A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. And a miss there on the triple. Thunder have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Stevenson passes to Durant. Jordan dishes to Stevenson. And the shot is good.
Yeah, terrific. Play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Caspi comes in for Serge Ibaka. Dion Waiters checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Anthony. 10 points for him. He took good advantage of that screen. Anthony's got 12 in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Payne kicks to Stevenson. The feed to Payne. Here's Caspi. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Anthony up on top. 12 points for him. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Adams. Oklahoma City trailing. Stevenson kicks to Caspi. Adams with it. Now Anthony defending. Adams' shot is off.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Outside Anthony. From deep three-point range. Again, missed by Anthony. Floats one. Caspi with the bucket. Caspi's got his first points of the game.
And back and forth we go.
And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings in.
I go back and I'm able to.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows. In the group in here for the Thunder. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Adams. Baca comes in for Kevin Durant. Caspi, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Payne. So on the floor for Cleveland. Anthony in at shooting guard. Rush out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Splitter, and it's Irving at the point. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. And he comes off the screen and schemes it through.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Well, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
There's the pass to Jordan. Free from Stevenson. That one goes. Count it. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 51 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
Love with the bucket.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Anthony from the arc. Thunder with the rebound. And Caspi kicks to Westbrook. Now, here is Irving. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Irving's got 7. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Thunder. They're up by 4. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Kevin, obviously a very...
All right, guys, let's focus for a few minutes. We've earned the chance to be here, but we've got a job to do. One thing we did real well was D 'em up. Good fundamental team defense you played. Keep using your heads. Don't take any possessions off. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. We've come a long way for this. We've poured everything we have into getting into the finals. This is no time to let up. Let's play our best half of the season.
OKC, make some noise for your... And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1.
And what a game for Anthony. He has 18 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Lance Stevenson. And it's Jordan in at the center position. Cleveland's gone 6 of 14. Kept alive. Dishes to Anthony. Puts up a 3. Cleveland the rebound. From deep three-point range. Good D by Stevenson. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Durant kicks to Jordan. Ibaka outside. Durant attacking. And the rejection by James. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And finally, someone scores.
I tell you what, Greg, it's not been pretty. I'll say that much. These offenses have been really struggling.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second move.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Then for the Cavaliers, Fry comes in for Splitter. And Wilson Chandler's subbed in for Kevin Love. And here's Anthony from the arc. That is good. Anthony's got 23.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Stevenson with it. He's got 6. He dishes it to Westbrook. Back to Stevenson for the 3. Can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Westbrook against Anthony. And another 3 for Cleveland.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will to date.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
And here's Stevenson. Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook with it. Now Anthony defending. And the basket by Stevenson. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead, and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead. Changes thus far. And look, if you're going to allow him to get to the bucket that easily, this lead's going to go from small to big real quick.
Irving with the steal. Here's LeBron, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Under trailing by 3. Now Stevenson. 8 points for him. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebounded by Anthony. And here are the Cavaliers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Stevenson passes to Durant. Back to Stevenson. Knocked away. feeds it to Ibaka. 5 on the clock. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Another miss by Westbrook.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Move the ball.
Anthony. From beyond the arc and then some. Anthony's got 29.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. And Adams kicks to Payne. They set the screen. Durant dishes to Waiters. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Anthony's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Thunder trailing by 11. Here is Durant. He's got 12. And good on the basket. Book it. Durant's got 14. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Outside Anthony. From beyond the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Now here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He feeds it to Durant. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Anthony against Durant. From deep. Anthony's shot is off. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Thunder trailing by 12. On the court for Cleveland. Anthony in a two-guard. LeBron James is out there with J.R. Smith. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Love in at center.
Beautiful play by Lance Stevenson. He's as gifted a passer as we have in the league.
It's Anthony with the drive. Jordan with some nice D. And for the Thunder, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. They get a hand on it. And he lobs it up. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Serge Ibaka with the drive. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Anthony kicks to Love. His three-pointers off the mark. Thunder trailing by 8. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Screen by Ibaka. Jordan the pass to Westbrook. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And that's 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
James kicks to Anthony. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Ibaka, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Vincent against Anthony. The dish to LeBron.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Westbrook, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Anthony against Westbrook. Three-pointer. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Stevenson inside the three-point line. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pass to Anthony. From deep three-point range, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And it's Stevenson again missing. Cleveland leading by 8. Ahead. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. And that one's good by Stevenson. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. There's a good screen. LeBron kicks to split it. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Durant's checked in for Dion Waiters. Thunder trailing by 9. Westbrook with it. Now Anthony defending. Back to Westbrook. Out of hand on it. Anthony against Durant. Passes it to Love. LeBron kicks to Anthony. Pass to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Anthony gets it to go.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
1:21 left in the 4th quarter. Westbrook against Irving. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And that one's good. Anthony's got 42 in the game.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for Cleveland.
Steve, I agree. You know, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Anthony. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
From deep, another 3 for Cleveland.
That was a long shot in both senses of the word, Kevin. He needs to leave that shot alone, for real.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline.
This ain't rapping, this is street hop. Now get up off your like your seat's hot.
Hi, Kevin. Well, LeBron, after a first half that looked like it could go either way, what was the difference maker down the stretch in this game?
Well, defensively, we stepped up. That's what it's all about with our team. We know if we get stops, we get a better opportunity to get a win and execute offensively.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, and we'll see you for more NBA Finals action coming up soon.
Run through the ghetto, battling my friends. He's been trying to take me out since the days of my youth. He feared this day will come. I'm hot on his trail, but sometimes he slips away because he has an army. They always give me trouble, mainly hatred, jealousy, and envy. They attack me, they think they got me, but I use my super science and I twist all three. I see ignorance hates when I drop it, but no matter what he do, he can't stop the profit.
Yo, Prophet, come here real quick. Yo, I just saw Ignorance downtown. Let me put you on. Word, he down there bugging. He got them ill and out.
Let's continue the saga, mad drama. I met this chick, she said she knew where Ignorance was at. I said where? She said downtown. He had... I think the line is a setup, I can smell it, but Ignorance is running rampant. Aight, baby, show me the exact spot. Meet me at Hoyt and Skimmerhorn at 3 on the dot. So I hops up on the A train, I'm being followed. My 7th sense is danger. I turn around this anger, and he brought a marble along. It's the same old song. Despair and animosity got broke with the swiftness. I don't know what they think this is. I feel Hella sharp pain in my neck, now I can't see on my hair. They hit me with the dart filled with the pork chop serum. I tried to hold on, but before long I dropped. When I awoke, I was locked in the barber shop, trapped in the barber's chair. Oh no, they're gonna try and cut my hair, but that can't stop the profit.
Yo, Prophet, ignorance is tired of you following them around. We about to put an internet out right now. Animosity, Sphere, what's up? Get him!
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson, proud to be with our friends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports, and we are getting primed and ready for Game 2. And our postseason coverage tonight is from Oklahoma City, as the Thunder will be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. Playing here in the finals, they're in the midst of a dominant run through the postseason, winning all but 2 games to this point. Well, we all know what happened in the first game. Just how big is the impact, Shaq, of that road win in this series?
You know, a road win, Ernie, can change the whole dynamic of the whole playoff series. You know the old saying, Ernie, it's not a series until someone wins on the road, and that happened very early.
Well, they need to stay greedy and try to go up 2-0. If you do that, you put so much pressure on the other team. But championship teams, they don't stay satisfied. They try to get another one on the road. They don't just want one.
Hey, what do you say we go courtside? Good
Let's
idea?
Go.
Yeah. Kevin Harlan standing by. No, we're gonna sit here. Okay.
Of the Oklahoma City Business District gleaming in the early evening lights.
Finals, baby.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing Oklahoma City. You look at Oklahoma City. This is a game they need desperately to win tonight after coming up short in game one.
Absolutely critical that they win this game. I mean, after surrendering home court advantage in game one, they have got to win this one. Otherwise, the series and really their season could be over before they know it.
I'm inclined to agree with you. I mean, the stakes really couldn't be higher for them. I've always thought that in a series, the next game is always the most important. We'll see if that pressure of that kind of situation affects them positively or negatively. But as you said, a loss here, and they might be done before this series even gets started.
They got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Anthony is out there with Irving, and it's Splitter in at the 5 down low. The wide open look here for Anthony from beyond the arc and then some.
I'm speechless, Kevin. With his shooting ability, that's a 1 in 100 shot.
About 1 minute into the first quarter, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Durant.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Thunder shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Westbrook against Irving. To the inside. Feeds it to Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. Clock at 6. For 3. No good. And the Thunder going the other way now. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Yeah, and you can see their frustration growing and growing as they continue to come up empty on their possessions. By the end, they were just happy to watch the clock wind down and move on.
Buries the long-range jumper. Anthony's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cleveland. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Stevenson against Anthony. Now here's Stevenson. Tight deep. 6 points for Lance Stevenson.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 6. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Westbrook. To the paint, outside for Durant. Inside, and stolen by Splitter. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Westbrook drives in. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. 3-pointer. And James gets it to go on the assist by Irving. James has got himself on the board with 3 there. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Anthony. And Kyrie Irving again.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
So here's Westbrook following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Right side Durant. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Anthony misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Now the dish to Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Durant's got 5 points so far.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1, Kevin Durant third.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
For the Thunder, Adams, he's checked in for Jordan. Waiters comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Lance Stevenson. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Splitter. Chandler comes in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And here's Payne following the three-pointer by Freak. And it's Durant missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Waiters, shot misses. Smith with some nice D. Anthony with it. 9 points in the game so far. From deep three-point range, Anthony missing again.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Westbrook, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's the pick. And here's Anthony for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Anthony's got 12 in the game.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Here's Durant. And he hits And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season. Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. And here for the Thunder. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Steven Adams. Durant comes in for Caspi. Dion Waiters checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Landon Rush is checked in for the Cavaliers. Anthony comes in for J.R. Smith. On the court for Cleveland, Anthony. In at shooting guard, Kevin Love out there with LeBron James. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Rush in at the small forward position. Now here's Westbrook, following the miss by Freak. From deep. Oh, my. How did he hit? That shot.
I don't believe what I just saw right there, Kev.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder was superb. He finished with 48 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days. How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing. And it's the Thunder with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Ibaka, no luck. Cleveland's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And here's Anthony for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. A wide open look here for Ibaka. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Outside Anthony. From deep three-point range, Thunder with the rebound. Jordan's got his 3rd rebound on the night. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Westbrook.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that off factor. Even look. Look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Kevin Love. 8 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Waiters. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He's perfect from the line this time. It'll count. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so that brings the...
Hi, Kevin.
Okay, listen. This game is going to set the tone for the...
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. Has been everywhere.
And you know, some guys just love the big stage, and so far tonight, he's been the difference.
Yeah, he has been. You never know how the role players are going to respond to big game pressure. He's showing us what direction he goes in. Straight north.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Lance Stevenson. And it's Jordan in at the center. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Thunder trailing by 11. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Irving. Westbrook kicks to Jordan. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Jordan's got his second basket of the game. Cavaliers shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Anthony's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Got a piece of it. Shot's good by Ibaka.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Anthony. From deep. Oh!
How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot. That's amazing.
Lakers coming out of the court. It's your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Russell Westbrook 3rd.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Jordan the screen. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Durant, here we go. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Cleveland leading by 10. And here is Anthony. 26 points for him.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. That's good. And it's 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Thunder have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Westbrook drives in, and so the ball out of bounds. Splitter touched it last. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flip.
Here's Anthony. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And the Thunder with some changes. Steven Adams comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Payne in for Lance Stevenson. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving. Thunder trailing by 8. They set the pick. Westbrook kicks to Adams. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 7th assist in the game. Anthony with it. Westbrook picks him up. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Shoots off the screen. Rebounded by Wilson Chandler.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Anthony gets it to go.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Westbrook throws it down.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Waiters, who's checked in for the Thunder. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Outside Westbrook. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
From deep. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Thunder trailing by 11. Now the feed to Westbrook. Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Now Anthony. He has 35. Over from outside. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his third rebound on the night. Double team on Westbrook. Waiters with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Here's Adams. Second shot opportunity. And it's Durant laying it in. Durant's got 13.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Anthony can't hit. Kane with it. From deep three-point range. Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Thunder trailing by 7, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Anthony is out there with Irving, and it's Splitter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 6 to shoot. For 3, Westbrook hits that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Well, he launched that one from way outside. Anthony's got 38 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And here is Durant. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Back to Jordan. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Stevenson with a clean look. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 5. From deep. Anthony's shot is off. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Shoots from 12. Cavaliers with the rebound. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shoots a 3. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Stevenson kicks to Westbrook. No good from outside.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Splitter, that's good.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Westbrook dishes to Jordan. Here's Stevenson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 10 points for Lance Stevenson.
Got it.
Anthony. And not sure what he was thinking there.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Stevenson with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's the 3. That is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 2 points from a bucket from Stevenson.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
A shot by Anthony, no good.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
Yeah, impossible to say what he was thinking there, Greg. I'm not even going to venture to guess.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Wrap those belts on, fellas. This is going to be one heck of a finish. I can just feel it reverberate.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to let my belt out just a little bit to get ready for this ride.
Well, if you wouldn't need so much in the press room before the games, maybe
that's a good point.
Be comfortable like we are. Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He really wants them.
For the Thunder, Steven Adams, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Waiters comes in for Lance Stevenson, and it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And Cleveland also making a change. Anthony's checked in for Irving. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Payne. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
James outside from deep three-point range. The shot by Anthony, no good. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. Ibaka hits both of them. And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making it.
Outside Westbrook to tie it up. Good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
Anthony kicks to Splitter. Back to Anthony. Dishes it to James. From deep three-point range. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended and we're... Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Anthony, and it's Splitter in at the 5 spot. There's the pick. Clock at 6. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And he gets it to go.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
We're just over a minute into overtime here. Splitter kicks to Anthony. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And Westbrook, here we go. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. The 3 from Anthony. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 17 points for Kevin Durant.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
An open look for Stevenson. No luck. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Anthony with it, guarded now by Durant. On deep. Cannot hit. And the Thunder with possession. They lead by 1. Shot from 12. Love grabs the board. The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Anthony. 46 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow. Unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today, but he is just dangerous out there.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Irving's checked in. Now here's Durant. He kicks it to Jordan. Count it!
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
He continues to fire up the threes here in OT, but just has not been delivering.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalties. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Here's LeBron. Kicks it to Anthony. His 3-pointer.
Okay, guys, we are down, but not out. Focus and execute. Freak, you're our leader out there. Now let's go.
Near the 3-point line, it's Westbrook. It's off. From deep 3-point range. Oh, and he had a chance. And with another overtime period here, we've got more terrific basketball coming your way right now. And so it's Cleveland with it. And here's Anthony from the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He hasn't been much help to them offensively here in overtime, Kevin. Maybe he's just exhausted.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Stevenson with it. Anthony on him. And it's... finishing it off.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And here's Anthony for 3. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Anthony with it. Out guarded by Stevenson. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Anthony. Anthony's got 54 points.
They're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate our skill set.
Checked in for the for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Dion Waiters comes in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Anthony's checked in for the Cavaliers.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Payne. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in. And the Thunder lead by 2.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Irving passes to Anthony. To take the lead. Cannot hit. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
He nails it, and we're tied up. Boy, that was a big shot.
And that one just flattened this crowd, Kevin.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
Waiters. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Payne. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
Those are some big-time heroics at the strike. A little bit of defense, and they can put this one in the win column.
Anthony can't hit. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead. And the Thunder making a switch here. And so both free throws are good. And it's a four-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a two-possession ball game.
Here's Anthony. And another miss by Cleveland. And now they foul and stop the clock. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. That puts them up by 5. From deep. And it's Durant with the rebound. And there's the ball on Kyrie Irving. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime. Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play them close enough on the inbound.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present Russell Westbrook. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping. And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, and we'll see you for more NBA Finals action coming up soon.
Take the side.
I gotta hold down the city.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And the series tonight takes place in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City, after an overtime victory in Game 2, they've been able to rest and recover and look ready to tackle this third game of the series with renewed vigor. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. Not shooting enough. The only
And a look across all the skyscrapers here in Cleveland, the site of our broadcast for tonight. You can taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. And it's the start here of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. 2K Sports postseason presentation of the NBA. And it's tied 1-1. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Keller and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Cleveland. Guys, what's your take right now on this Cavaliers team?
Yeah, they've managed to tip the balance of the series their way, no doubt about it. Splitting those first two on the road was an advantage, but it's still up in the air. A win tonight would go a long way towards cementing their future as an NBA champion.
There's no question it would help, but it's still far from a sure thing. I mean, despite getting that split, I still have them as the underdog in this series. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're just not going to roll over. And at this point, you know teams playing in the finals can win wherever the game's being played.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. And Stevenson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. They get it again, goes up again, and Splitter with the layup.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
The kick out to Westbrook. Pass to Jordan. Taken away by Anthony. Now Cleveland moving it up. It's deflected. Stolen by Westbrook. The dish to Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Outside Anthony. Drills it from outside. Anthony's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Stevenson kicks to Durant. Back to Stevenson. Takes the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
The 3 from Anthony. And good on the basket. Cook it. Anthony's got 6. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Jordan the screen. Westbrook with the bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Anthony against Stevenson. 18 feet out. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Moving against Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Nobody near Stevenson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Cleveland leading by 7. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter, and he gets the bucket.
And they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. A different look now for Cleveland. Chandler comes in for Splitter. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Irving. Then for the Thunder, Adams comes in for Jordan. And it's Payne in for Lance Stevenson. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Here's Anthony. He's got 12. And Anthony gets double-teamed. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact. Right there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy buckets.
And he makes the first. Dion Waiters checked in for Serge Ibaka. Both free throws good from Love.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Durant dishes to Adams. Now here's Payne, covered by Smith. Payne passes to Durant, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here's Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Can't get it to go. Westbrook with the nice D there. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Thunder trailing by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And it's 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
It's a pick by Love. Anthony. Anthony missing again. To the paint. Westbrook, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it would have counted had it. And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands he can make a big difference. Well, Jordan, a man who knows what his job is. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Fry. LeBron comes in for Wilson Chandler. Brandon Rush is checked in for Smith. And Anthony subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jordan, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Caspi comes in for Kevin Durant. Waiters, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Taking a look at the Thunder. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Casspi is out there with Ibaka. And it's Jordan in at the center position. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder was superb. He ended up with 59 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Such a wide open look.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Cleveland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
And Waiters kicks to Casspi. The feed to Ibaka. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Waiters gets a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Oh! Come on! How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there.
Poked away and stolen by Kyrie Irving.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
The shot by Anthony, no good. Thunder trailing by 5. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook against Anthony. Casspi dishes to Jordan. Here's Waiters. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. And here's Anthony for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
That'll do it for the first half. Cleveland ahead as they wrap up the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
LeBron, you dominated the backcourt. What allowed that to happen?
We know coming into the game it's a very good shooting team, and it's going to be a lot of offensive rebounds at times. They miss shots, and all 5 guys got to get in and help each other defensively and clean up the rebounds. So that was a point of emphasis, and it's good to see that we're doing that so far.
A team effort, no doubt, LeBron. Thank you. Kevin?
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break. Welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today, really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters, guys.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at their forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Anthony, and it's Splitter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, it didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And both free throws good for Anthony. Thunder trailing by 10. Down low, and stolen by James. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. And the officials call goaltending, so they award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game. Passes to Jordan. Outside Durant. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Stevenson can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Anthony with it. 32 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Good D by Jordan.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Durant. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Durant's got 6 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Here's Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Anthony's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leader.
Great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Irving. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Here's Smith. And he goes here with a dunk right over DeAndre Jordan.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers' lead cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Stevenson. The drive by Anthony. That's good. Splitter's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now, here's Stevenson. 12 points for him. And that one's good. Westbrook. Channing Frye's checked in for Splitter. Payne, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Anthony. He's got 34. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about some great numbers for Anthony. 34 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow. Unbelievable from long distance.
And Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
That's good from Anthony. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now Anthony defending. Stevenson drives in. Right wing. Payne gets a wide open look. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Here's Anthony. He's got 36. From deep. It's hauled in by Adams.
And so much for repeating the 3-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Left side Durant. Again, Oklahoma City.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Cleveland leading by 10. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. It's Anthony with the drive. Can't connect from short range.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Dion Waiters checked in for Lance Stevenson. That's tipped. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Smith. He sinks the 11-footer. Smith's got it. For this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they're harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And so here's Cleveland. The Thunder making the shot. The wide open look here for Anthony. Drills it from out. Outside. Anthony's got 39.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Payne kicks to Waiters. Wide open. No luck. So Cleveland will take it the other way. To the left wing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Anthony. He tries for three. Payne grabs the board. Westbrook dishes to Durant. And Anthony sends it back. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cleveland ahead, up by 15. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Thunder trailing by 15, and Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Jordan. Steven Adams is out there with Durant. That's Lance Stevenson, and it's Westbrook in at the one. Here's Anthony, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
outside Westbrook. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fires from deep, and the basket good. Anthony's got 18 points just in the second half.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Jordan the screen, outside Durant, there's the 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Now here's Anthony. Stolen by Stevenson. And here we go, Stevenson heading to the hoop, and he gets it to go. And that's now 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Thunder. Anthony against Stevenson.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Goes up on the high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Love, no good.
You know what? You just cannot get much better.
Look at that jam!
Beautiful. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Now Durant, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Kicks to Stevenson. The tray. Good D from Love.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
From deep three-point range, and Anthony with the basket on the assist by Irving. Anthony's got 47 points.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Stevenson drives in, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
What a performance from Lance Stevenson here. 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And Stevenson drops them both. Cleveland leading by 14.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Anthony. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. And even 3-on-3 break. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
At the line for Cavaliers, Russell Westbrook taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Anthony.
Move the ball.
Expanding his range. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Right side Westbrook. No one near him. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. 17 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Anthony. Love kicks to Anthony. Clock at 6. From deep. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Ibaka outside. Again, Oklahoma City.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
And, Greg, I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at him.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The shot by Westbrook. Tries again. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Jordan.
How about this run they're in the midst of? On the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Love with the bucket.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He told his guys, it's time to turn it up a little. Try to make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
And thanks for that story, Doris. They get it back. Another shot. Here's Jordan over James. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on LeBron James.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Jordan. He has 8 points. He was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big NBA championship series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Cavaliers.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Anthony. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And here's Stevenson for three. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Anthony against Stevenson. Shoots a three. Anthony can't hit. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-7 run. It's money from deep.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
Always simple math. That's that UNLV education coming to play. He knows all about that as well. Most of his points have been three-point shots.
Come on now. We got calculus at our school. You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
You got it. Let's get the
Poke
ball
loose.
inside.
Dishes it to Irving. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
.16 seconds left in the game. Jordan the pass to Westbrook. And here's Stevenson for 3. The rebound by Kevin Love. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. And they've edged in.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Without his leadership and his spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the lead in this series. The bottom line is they are now in the driver's seat, looking very good and going forward, like me and my convertible.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage for Chicago.
And during the few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to